My name is Danielle Chandler.
I'm Akshay Savale.
I'm Saeed Day.
I'm interested in going into fashion design.
I want to be an actor and a dancer.
And I like to sing.
Currently, there are around 55,000 students attending the art institutes in North America. Among all the art industries are the three cases we have today who want to dedicate their life to art. First, Danielle Chandler, an aspiring fashion designer, tells us her story.
I've always been interested in fashion because to me, it's a great way to show who you are. There are stereotypes for every area. I would say regarding fashion, if you think of just the ditzy, shallow situation of people who don't, really care about anything intellectual and just visual about beauty, if you're not going deep enough, yes, there are obviously those people who care in the fashion industry who only care about the lows. There's really a more artistic and deeper meaning when it comes to some areas in fashion. People do care about bigger things. When my dad's mom would visit, she'd always teach me little things here and there, how to build up my sewing ability. So it kind of just came together and I thought, well, I like dressing well, I like fashion, like looking at it and shopping and all that. I really enjoy art and I can sew, so just combine the three together.
My worry is that it's very competitive. It's gonna be a lot of hard work. Is she gonna, break down or, I worry about things like that.
I found this fabric at a store called Bright Jack in San Francisco. This really nice fabric store. It's like a candy store for fashion designers. And I really liked it, and I had this pattern kind of laying around, and I put together this dress. I thought it'd be a cute summer dress. It's one of the few designs that I actually get a lot of use out of. My parents aren't that artistic. Their perspective is that you only live once, you might as well do what you love. Obviously, they want to make sure that I have some sort of income and stability. They've helped buy me materials and all the equipment that I need. They want them to, follow their dreams and make the best of it, enjoy life.
Our second guest, Akshay Savale, tells us about his success in dancing and acting and tells us about his parents' reaction.
I started dancing when I was 6 years old, and I've been dancing since. Acting, I just got into it. I was 12 years old when I liked acting, and then I started going to classes. It's a good way to spend my time. Yeah, my mom, she's a really good dancer, and she has her own dance company. So then she encourages me. My dad, he's not really into this, but he's not against it either. So I got both of my parents on my side, so I guess I don't have anything to worry about. Acting is fun as well. I do it for fun, and I just act with my friends. I think they'd be really cool with it, and they just want me to go into whatever I like to do, and dancing and acting is what I like to do, so they're very okay about it, and it's very encouraging for them to agree with whatever.
Our final guest, Sai Bide, spends her time as a brilliant singer and a pianist.
I started formally taking lessons when I was, I believe, 5 years old. But before that, music was kind of something that was always in my family around the house. And I started taking piano lessons when I was 4 or 5, maybe a little older, 5 or 6. And I've been doing that ever since. And I got started with piano, and then I got more into singing along with that. No matter what my life is like at that time, whether it's good, whether it's bad, it's something that I can come back to. I stopped taking voice lessons for a few years. I just started last year taking voice lessons again, but even between that, I've always been singing on my own or doing choir, and it's always been something that's part of my life. I never gave it up. My mom is very interested in music. She took lessons when she was young. I know my parents would support me no matter what I wanted to do, so I'm not worried about that. They would also kind of tell me to really understand the reality of it and understand all aspects of what my lifestyle would be like if I was to become a musician or even.
Hi, I'm Sujata, Sai's mom. We are completely okay. We don't have any reservations as such, it being a music industry, but she needs to know the realities that being a doctor and being an engineer and being a musician might be entirely different. The only concern I would have is she should not be satisfied at a lower level than what her actual potential would be, because there's a possibility that she would just, decide to cap herself off and say, this is it. This is how much I can do.
And you're here